very warm good afternoon to everyone present here. I am Piyush from BCA PPU second year batch 1+2, and I am very grateful to Raju Upadhyay sir for giving me an opportunity to present over here to give a presentation about the structures in C programming language. Before moving on to any programming language, let me tell you what is a structure. Structure is the basic definition on which something is built, or you can say that it is the base of any building. It works like a pillar. So let me introduce about programming language. We are preferring structures in C. So let me take you to the topic. Our topic is that what is the structure in C language, and you can clearly see it is a user defined data type which is used to store multiple numbers of elements in it, and those elements are called as the members of the structure. Just like we are the members of our family, all the elements in the structure are also called as member of the structure. So you can see that this is a basic declaration of structure where we have declared the structure of naming employee, where we have implemented its ID of integer data type, and the name of employee will be defined with character whose maximum storage is 50, and the salary will also be displayed, which is a float value. Now coming to our next slide, which is about how the memory allocation is done in C of structure. So let me take you to the next slide. So here it is. The memory is allocated dynamically. You can see that the ID is taking its storage space, character name and float value are taking their own space. Here is our basic structure definition, and here you can see that size of EMP is 18 bytes. And also where is integer size is 4 bytes, characters is 1 byte, and also float is of 4 byte. So this was the memory declaration of our previous example. Now coming to our next stage, it is about how the declaration of structure is done. It can be done within the function also and over the function also. To use the structure globally in a program, we define structure before the main function, so that whenever we use the structure, we can access it throughout the program, or even if we are making a big project in our C language, so we can use that structure throughout the project. And if the structure is defined within main function, then its accessibility will be limited only under the function. Now it cannot be accessed after or anywhere in the function except the structure where it is declared. Now our next slide is passing structure by value and passing by reference example, because these are the two ways one can reference or pass values to a structure. So let me take you with an example. Here is the code where you can see that we have created a structure of student whose entities are as character name, age and marks. Here we are declaring a main function where student name is Alice. You can clearly see that her age is 20 and her marks are 85.5. If we run the code, we will get the specific output. Was the code which I already showed you in the presentation, where I have already told you the properties and the entities which I have taken. So let me give you the output. As I have already said, that output will be as name, age and marks. Here I have changed the name because I am giving the presentation, so this was about the PPTs, not Alice, but yes, this was about my name. And our next slide is for So here is the example of passing structure of value in a function by reference. So you can see that I have included the string.h, which is required for copying, and the copying format is strcpy. You can clearly see that same here we have taken student structure whose name, age and marks are given. We have also created a function which is having its name with identified, so that we can access the value name, age and marks also. Here in the main function we are declaring the students variable as a struct student s, and we are taking student name as Piyush, marks as 92.4 and age as 20 as well. So if we are taking this, the output will be as follows. So here you can already see that passing by reference we are taking Piyush, and the age is displayed 20 and marks is 92.40 also. So this was all from my side. Thank you everyone. Okay, I guess you are satisfied with the presentation. So if any one of you are having query, you can clearly ask from me. If I would be able, then I'll see your answer.
Yeah. please have a question.
Can we access multiple members simultaneously in a structure?
Yes, we can access the members of structure simultaneously depending upon what are our requirements and how are the data types stored.
Anybody else with other question? How can you create array of structure? Any student? If you wanted to create an array of structure, so how we can do that? Yes. Explain. Stand up. Take a mic closer. नहीं माइक है.
स्ट्रक्चर को मेन डिफाइन करेंगे और उसका साइज देंगे
ठीक है.
स्क्वायर ब्रैकेट के अंदर और एक इंट वेरिएबल लेंगे और उसको स्ट्रक्चर लूप चलाएंगे जितना टाइम हमको स्ट्रक्चर का रिक्वायरमेंट होगा इतना टाइम चलाना है और स्ट्रक्ट स्क्वायर ब्रैकेट उसके अंदर आई वेरिएबल को पास कर देंगे और डॉट करके जो डेटा है प्रिंट और स्कैन कर सकते हैं.
Anybody else who can describe in more better way array of structure? Sonu, you can.
We can define an array of structure in the same way as we declare an ordinary array variable. The syntax will be structure data type followed by the structure variable name, then square bracket, and inside the square bracket we will pass the size of our structure array, and whatever the size we will pass, memory will be allocated according to that, and each memory block will itself refer to a structure. All the members will be stored at that particular index of our structure variable.
That means using the index, you can store the data to a array of structure and you can retrieve the data using the array of structure. That means if you wanted to store the multiple values pertaining to that structure, so the better idea should be creating an array of structure, right? So this was a nice presentation by the Piyush. Thank you very much, Piyush.
Thank you, sir.
And have a great round of applause for the Piyush. Okay, thank you, Piyush.